back to Wall Street Tactical. Today, we're going to talk about the market. Is it time to buy the dip? Bitcoin has dropped to an all-time low this year, but it's not an all-time low for the entire period of Bitcoin's existence. Is it time to buy the dip? Ethereum is trading at about $1,000 a coin, just about. We have a lot of crazy things happening. Gas prices in California are just around $7 a gallon. We're seeing immense amounts of inflation across the board. We're seeing the Fed raising the rate another 0.75 basis points. Now, a lot of these things may not make sense to you, but let me break it down. If lending between banks is more expensive, loans to the general public will be more expensive for housing, for cars, refinancing, anything will become more expensive in terms of borrowing money. Now, we're seeing assets go up, oil prices are going up. President Biden asking people to stop, people meaning oil companies, to stop going after profits and help reduce gas prices. Well, these companies don't really have to do that unless there's a major mandate. And obviously there's an election coming up. So if you're spending more money at the pump, you're going to be mad when it comes time to vote. So a lot of key takeaways, a lot of things to think about right now. Thank you so much for checking out Wall Street Tactical. There are a few things that we're going to go over after this. We're going to be sharing the TradeStrike application and how you can use TradeStrike to make informed decisions on your trades. Now, last time we said we were going to talk about the SPY. The S&P 500 and the SPY ETF has now become at trading around 385 from its peak, but it's still at a major gain year over year if you look at the long-term trends. However, and it's still higher than it was during the pandemic. And Bitcoin being at 20,000, if you look at what it was during the pandemic, it was at 5,000 a coin. So there's a lot of things to think about. You'll see everywhere, and we're going to title this video, Is It Time to Buy the Dip? By the way, we're shooting this video on a new Canon, so I hope the video clarity is a little bit better this time instead of on the FaceTime HD cameras. I'm not, sponsoring or promoting Canon, but I think the quality is much better this time. Next, where are we in terms of a recession? We're seeing food prices at extreme highs, gas prices at extreme highs in certain states. We're seeing also opportunities in the market. You're still seeing stocks like Boeing, PayPal, Alibaba, Google, Amazon really at lower ends of where they were from all-time highs. But like I said on the last video, it's really important to look at the 5-year market, I think, if you're going to be investing long-term. If you're looking for short-term, you need to think about using options. Now, we don't really give investing advice on this channel, but we look at the market as a whole and we look at tactical information. XFOR, we interviewed their CEO on this channel previously. Please go back and check it out. Strikeforce. We also actually, we have quite a bit of information that we'd like to continue to share. One being TradeStrike, tradestrike.ai. It's a machine learning algorithm that gives you grab, buy, sell, hold, or dump ratings. You can visit it. It's free right now. I don't know how long it's going to stay free, but right now we're keeping it free. We want to help the users make better informed decisions and have something to just give them guidance. Now, moving on, we have major lows for Alibaba. Alibaba has millions and millions and millions of users, millions of e-commerce buyers, millions of people buying and selling from there. You have Chinese companies that are getting deregulated on the educational sector. But the S&P 500 has come down about 20% this year since its high. And if we take a moment, let's just take a look. And let's say, okay, let's take a look. Right? It's trading today, the SPY ETF is trading at 365.86. And if we look at the, let's say, what's the 5-year trend here? So the SPY at the high, ETF was trading at $470.86. Now it's at 365.86. Wow. Is that a time to buy, right? You know, many investors feel like you just put your money in this buy, you're guaranteed 20% year over year. This world has changed. It's not the same world. It's not the same world that it was before. So really looking at the SPY very closely and trying to decide if it's time to buy. But 365.86 is interesting because it's kind of way below its main high. If you look at 1 year, we're looking at 1 year, $476.16, December 30th, 2021. We had stocks like Amazon do a 20-to-1 split. Okay, Amazon made itself more cheap for retail investors. And a few other stocks are going to be doing that as well. The entire split schedule can be found if you look on Google and look at which stocks are going to be splitting. Tesla already did a split previously, a 5-to-1. They're going to be doing another split to make it more affordable for retail investors. So those are some of the big stocks. There's also stocks that may be opportunity zones like ChargePoint, right? ChargePoint is trying to help build out the EV charging infrastructure throughout the United States. So it's time to really look at the SPY. There's going to be adjustments. The last entire year, if you look, it's down 11.82%. The SPY is. That's pretty good of a discount if you're looking for discount buys. But the biggest discount buys that I'm seeing are in Alibaba and Amazon. Amazon is down over $1,000 from its high if you look at the pre-20-to-1 split price. So that's a little bit about the stocks. We're going to now transition into some of the ratings from TradeStrike. Thank you so much. If you liked anything, please like and subscribe. Please leave a comment below.